should the 49ers shop McGlinchey or what would the market be? Everybody's saying, but turn it in. Do you give him his 5th-year option if you're the 49ers? They have to choose at the end of this season.
I think you might. I think you probably played out like you played out Solomon Thomas. You just don't give it to him. You got to earn this contract coming up. If he does, then of course the Niners, will be the first in line to be like, hey, look, we can tag you, or we can, get you this extension done, or you can shop the market. I think you work it the way you did Solomon Thomas. You just say, hey, we're not gonna pick the 5th year. You're going to go into your 4th year on this your final year in the contract. We'll figure it out as we go. And who knows, midseason, he might get an extension if he's playing well. So that's just what it is. So, I think that's how you should do it. Or you go the Eric Armstead route and you give him the 5th-year option and you see how it goes. There's just different ways to do it. But this salary cap situation, hopefully in 2022, is much better than 2021.
And that might be a reason that he even stopped short of asking for an extension, right? Because the money might not be there for him, right? So you know what? Bet on myself, play, and then the salary cap goes up and I might be in a position where I can ask for more money. So maybe that's his thought process as well. I always try to make it seem like players are worried about the team, even though they shouldn't be or will be, but I mean, that's just a thought, right there with that. I mean, if the salary cap is better 2 years from now and he does find himself, in a good spot because he played well with Pass Pro next year, then he could, say, you know what, I want more money than I thought I wanted last year, So, I mean, it's just a thought.
Hey, real quick, if the Niners had known what Mike McGlinchey's 2020 season would have, how it would have unfolded, do you think they would have considered taking an offensive lineman instead of Kinlaw? Because they didn't think right tackle was a need in April. They thought that was cool.
But what do you do with McGlinchey then if you took a right tackle and you still had Trent Williams? Like, what do you do?
Right guard, but
and that's the thing. People mention McGlinchey at right guard. Yeah. He's so tall.
He's so tall,
right. And he's really stiff. So it doesn't work either.
Right. Yeah. And before the Trent Williams thing, everybody was yelling about, Mike McGlinchey's going to take Joe's spot. He's just going to go right over and take his spot. Now, you're not doing anything with that anyway. Now you got Trent Williams. No, not you.
For the record, I never said that. That was not me.
You guys. But please, people were saying that. Come on. They're just like, he's the heir apparent.
For the record, they should have drafted Colton Miller.
From the Raiders?
Javi was like,
2020, yeah, but I was not a fan of Colton Miller coming in.
Me neither.
So
I preferred him to McGlinchey because the way I looked at them is that McGlinchey would have the better rookie year, but that Colton Miller had the potential to become a legit left tackle, and McGlinchey didn't have that potential.
Okay, that's fair.
That's how I look at those prospects.
And Grant, you bring up the left tackle because you're taking a tackle in the top 9. You want him to be a left tackle.
You want those feet. I mean, Colton Miller wasn't ready to play as a rookie, and that's because UCLA doesn't prepare football players to play right away.
Chip Kelly.
But you could see that he had some special talent. That McGlinchey was just a little bit more mechanical.
Yeah,
upright, stiff.
That's fair.
But and also, Colton Miller looks huge now. His legs are huge. He looks like 2 Mike McGlincheys. Mike, you got to get those pounds up, buddy. Let me help you. Me and you.
Someone said in the comments, just have Mike McGlinchey hang out with Trent Williams, 6 feet apart. Go to McDonald's. Go somewhere.
That's right. Not with the White Claws.
Yeah, beer.
Beer. Worked for Alex Boone.